let's talk about my favorite base products. And yes, I'm getting into the Christmas spirit. I found these on my local superstore, super cute. They have a Grinch version and a Cindy Lou Who version, and for $12, I could not say no to this because it's so cute. Step one, my favorite contouring stick is the Too Faced Chocolate Sculpting Stick. You can tell she is running bare and I am waiting to restock on this one. But just look at how smooth it glides on. Best secret for this always is make sure, hello cat, always make sure that your face is well hydrated before you put on any cream product because it slides everything in perfectly and blends wonderful. I am not big on liquid foundation. I don't really like how it feels on my face, so I use concealer. I make sure I place it underneath my bags as I am always tired, and as much as I try, they don't want to go away. This is a medium to full coverage, and honestly speaking, this is my absolute favorite concealer. She is also running low because for whatever reason, everything has to run low at the same time. Why is it like that? I don't like it. It's, my bank account ain't happy. And my third favorite product is currently the Rare Beauty Blush. The reason why I love this one is because you only need to pull it out once, and then I do 3 dots without going back in, and that is enough. That is enough product. The packaging, absolutely adorable, and you don't need any more. Once my face is fully hydrated and I have all of my cream product on my face, just look how easily this all blends out. I always want to make sure that I go from the darker colors into the lighter. So I kind of just take my blush and mix it in with my contour because I'm a blush girly. I love rosy cheeks. Blush blindness does not exist with me because I love it so much. The next thing when you want to do is you want to make sure you blend down on your neck because you don't want any harsh lines. And then I just slowly go into all of my lighter colors. Honestly speaking, I remember doing this back in high school in the early 2000s, and everybody had those harsh lines, and your mom would always say, make sure you blend those lines, and you're like, Mom, you don't know what you're talking about, and everybody looked like that. The mousse foundation era was horrible, and I was affected by that. Let's just say that, okay? Once I have everything nicely blended, I just go in a little bit more on my concealer. Just a little bit, and I'm going to continue blending this. I may not be a liquid foundation girly, but I do use a little bit of the powder foundation, and the MAC Studio Fix is a full coverage foundation, and all I do is I just kind of dab it under my eye bags a little bit more to help from them not being so noticeable, as well as just laying this on top of my skin helps everything blend together easier. Second last step that I go to is I set my face, and what better setting powder than the Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting powder. This one is the duo one. It's the Cherry Peach. Just put it in here. Mixing this all together. Once I have this all set onto my face, honestly speaking, my face is set for the entire day. I don't have to worry about it looking bad or it getting oily or anything like that, but I make sure I press it all the way underneath here. This will brighten up your under eye, and it helps get rid of any of the creasing, helps set your face throughout the entire day. I make sure I add it onto my contour line. And basically, I have a really weird combination of skin. My skin is between oily and dry, and I also have very sensitive skin. So these products is what works for me. This helps my face kind of everything set together everywhere where I would be shining or where I would be sweating. Kind of leave this on for a couple minutes. You let it bake before I wipe everything off, I make sure that underneath my eyes, I press it in even more, and then I just kind of take a brush and I brush it all off. Once I have this fully baked, again, I just dab it under my eyes a little bit more because that's where my face tends to sweat or get oily. And then I just take a big fluffy brush and wipe everything around my face. And this right here is the finished look on my face. This is the base that I will do for absolutely any look. Later on when I do my eyebrows and my eyeshadow look and my blush and everything like that, I finish it off with the One Size setting spray. And if you're a girly like me whose face gets really hot and it gets to sweat, this right here will be perfect. It will have your face set throughout the entire of the day. It will not budge, it will not move. And I also don't like feeling like I have a lot of things on my face, so like this is why I do it this way without wearing liquid foundation, because when I wear liquid foundation, I feel like my face is suffocating and I don't like that. But this is what works for me, and I'm gonna do a couple more parts of this makeup look, so definitely feel free to check out those other videos. And also all of these products that I have used are linked in my Benable account that is linked in my bio if you're interested in supporting me and checking them out. Okay, bye!